Hey, welcome back everybody. Nick Macy here, First Partners Realty, helping all you home buyers and sellers in the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. The latest market report is out now for the month of November from the Florida Association of Realtors. So I know as much as you guys love to see this beautiful face, you are here to get the data. So let's get into the video now. We're going to talk about the market reports and all of the details and what they mean for you as a home buyer and a home seller. Here we go. All right, friends, here we go with the market report. This is for single family homes in Palm Beach County for November 2020. We're looking at November 2020, comparing it to November of 2019. And then the graphs down underneath that are showing every single month from the beginning of 2016 up to now, November 2020. So if you look year over year, it's following that same trend that we've been seeing this entire year. Every month of 2020 has been beating the same month of the previous year, 2019. So closed sales are up year over year. The median and the average sales price are both up as well. Median percentage of original list price received up year over year. Time to contract is down year over year. We've got pending sales, which are up. Pending sales are properties that are under contract, scheduled to close. So we will see more closed sales again next month when the December reports come out. I'm almost positive of that. New listings are up as well, which is same thing. We're seeing more and more activity. Pending inventory is up. Inventory of active listings is down, and we've been seeing that same trend every single month this year since everything happened with COVID. That's down significantly for November. And month's supply of inventory is down as well. Basically, month's supply of inventory just means that if no more homes were to come onto the market, it would take this many months before every single property on the market was sold. So 2.7 months is extremely low. Typically, around that 6 month, that 5-6 month mark is a pretty balanced, healthy market. If you go lower than that, you're in a seller's market. You go higher, you're in a buyer's market. So we are in a very, very strong seller's market here for single family homes in Palm Beach County. Now, if you look down at these charts, which is what I'm more interested in because we know that we're going to see the same thing year over year for every month. But for the charts here, we see how the trends are going for this specific year, 2020, as the months go by. So as you will see here, closed sales are actually down right now. We saw July, August, September, and October as all pretty high for closed sales. Now, November is still a very high month, but it is down pretty significantly compared to those last 4 months. Now, this is still pretty healthy. If you look across the board, we're seeing closed sales in the same amount that we typically see right before summer hits, which is the hottest time. So we're still doing really, really well as far as high volume of closed sales. If you go down to the green chart, the median sales price, we're right about the same as we saw for October. But again, this is the highest that we've ever seen median sales price in a very long time. This goes back 4 years, but if you were to go back even further, you would see that it is record numbers right now. And inventory somehow has dropped again, making another record month over month for low inventory. Now, if we go into a little bit more detail, like I was talking about, we see closed sales. You can see that it follows that. You can see it a little bit more accurately here month over month. And you can see how things always seem to spike right around that time, middle of the summertime in June. And we are not as high now as we were for those summer months in the previous years, but we are still very high. And if you go to median sales next, you'll see that we're still right up at that record number. It's a huge difference with median sales price. We're just under $425,000, which was hit last month in October. The median percentage of list price received is actually at its record high, beating the last 2 months. Basically, this just means how close are sellers getting to their asking price when they list their home. So if you have a home listed for $100,000, then the median sales price right now is right under 97%, so $97,000. So that's huge. People are getting very close to their asking price just simply because inventory is so low and people are looking. And you see here, active inventory, we have just barely gone down a little bit lower, but breaking another record for active inventory. There are very, very few homes on the market right now, so we are in a very strong seller's market, still breaking records month after month, and month's supply of inventory showing the same thing here, breaking another record. So homes are selling very fast for more money, and we're seeing more sales closed still, even though it's dropped a little bit. I believe that that's probably just because we're entering the holiday season right now. People aren't as focused right now on buying a home. People are focused a little bit more now on family, the holidays. People aren't traveling as much, but people are still doing some traveling. So I do think that we're going to see things go up again after the holidays. So next month we'll get the December market report, which I am curious to see how that's going to end up looking there. We may see a little bit of a drop in closed sales still, but I do think that we're going to still see, for the most part, a lot of these trends being the same. As far as 2021, I do think that things are going to jump up again. I am expecting to see inventory rise up. That's typically when we'll see that spike in inventory. If you look back at the original chart, the first chart I posted, if you look down in blue in inventory, you see that typically January, February, March are the 3 months of the highest inventory. So we did not see that this year. For 2020, it was a lot lower. I think that there is a lot of obviously a lot of pent-up demand for homes right now, and those home sellers that decided not to sell this year because of everything, I do think that we're going to see a lot of those homeowners decide to go ahead now and put their home on the market after the holidays. So I am anticipating more inventory to come on the market, so we'll see what happens. But if that is the case, then there may be a little bit of a drop in the median sales price because it will slightly edge us a little bit more in the higher direction. Not in a buyer's market, but we will be in a little tiny bit of a weaker seller's market. But things seem to be changing week by week with the economy, with politics. So all of that affects the real estate market. So it's really difficult to forecast the way things are going to turn right now. But my overall opinion on the market right now is if you are a home seller, it's still a really, really good time to get your home listed. If you have been waiting, I still think it's an amazing opportunity. And for a buyer, home mortgage rates are still extremely low. I forget what the rate is right now, but I know that it's very, very low. So it's a really great time if you can find the home that you want. Even if you might think about new construction, it's a really good time because of the way that the rates are right now. So keep all of that in mind as you guys are doing your home searches on your own and your own research, okay? All right, there you go, everybody. So I don't control the numbers. I just report the data and I give you my professional opinion and advice on all of it. I hope it's informative for you. Now, as always, please make sure you guys go ahead and check out my YouTube page, like and subscribe there. All of my content is in one easy to find location. If I haven't covered a topic that you need help with, please let me know and I'd be happy to, first of all, give you guys a chat and talk about it specifically for you and make a video on it. There's probably lots of other people that have those same questions. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking this out. I hope you have a great day and a happy holidays, everybody. Talk to you next time. Take care.